We've put together the best impressions by Jamie Foxx of all time. So sit back, grab some snacks, and let's get started.
Eddie Murphy. Sherman, yes. I remember Oprah. I didn't like you playing a bad guy, Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is not a bad guy. You know, when Oprah started singing. Jamie Foxx.
A niche skill Jamie Foxx has always had is using storytelling to showcase his impressions. In the next clip, he impersonates both Leonardo DiCaprio and Samuel L. Jackson while recounting his time filming Django.
The subject matter, the N-word specifically, Leo had a hard time saying the N-word. We're doing a read and Leo says, and then he goes, hey man, hey guys, cut. I just can't do this. This is not me. Samuel Jackson, say that shit, motherfucker. It's just another Tuesday. Fuck him. And I told Leo, I said, Leo, you know, in slavery days, we would never talk to each other. So I'm not your friend. So the next day, I see Leo. He walks in. I said, Leo, what's up? L, what's up? He don't speak to me. He ready.
This was Jamie's take on Samuel L. Jackson off-set. But in this next clip, we even see him impersonating Jackson's character in the movie.
Master, can I say, who is this on this next? Say cut. What you think? And I'm like, this motherfucker's an alien. Quentin Tarantino, he the best. Matter of fact, crazy, people don't know, like you in the movie when the house blew up, it didn't go like that. And after he blew the house up, which is supposed to be the end of the movie, he goes, it's all wrong. It's all wrong. Everybody go home. I did it in the wrong order. I'm gonna rewrite the whole ending of the movie.
Another reason Foxx has always been great at impressions is his admiration for the biggest stars in the game, such as Beyonce, whom he speaks very highly of in this next clip.
Like when you listen to a Beyonce record, it's like, what the f? She's like the most talented. It's so quiet. You know, she would do her thing and cut.
Clearly, there's not a single person on Django's cast who Jamie Foxx isn't impersonating.
Some motherfucker wrote on a thing and was just supposed to put it in his pocket. It seemed like it took him forever to do it. He was like, calm yourselves, gentlemen, I am but a weary traveler. And we were watching it, and Leo was like, I said, Leo, you think you got it? He's got something, pal. Just keep watching. Something's going on, pal.
The actor and comedian can impersonate a ridiculous number of different people. But has he ever gone as far as to impersonate himself?
No.
Can you
I got my Denzel teeth, though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Can you do this impression?
And I walk up to Sidney Poitier and he says, I saw you one time. You were at a party. Do you remember that? I said, what should I do? He says, I give you one thing. I give you responsibility. So he says, be responsible for the art that you put out. And, you know, I've tried to maintain it. Some of the projects that I've done, you know, not too responsible.
Sidney Poitier said, I saw you once, and I looked in your eyes and there was a connection. And he says, I give to you responsibility. So I'm taking that responsibility tonight.
Jamie Foxx's portrayal of Ray Charles in 2004 set a new bar for biopics. And the best part is, years later, Jamie can still channel Ray perfectly while recalling their real-life encounters.
Hey, y'all, tell everybody, Ray Charles in town. Got $1.25, and I'm just ready to clown. Don't let nobody play me cheap. I got 50 cents more than I plan to keep. Now let the good times roll. Band, shine, oh, baby. And then I met Ray Charles. He comes in, I'm at the studio. Hey, man, good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. I said, well, Mr. Charles, I'm just trying to do the best I can to portray you. Look, baby, can you play the blues? If you can play the blues, man, you can do anything. And so there we are on dual pianos, and we start playing the blues with each other. When I hit a wrong note, he said, damn. Now, why would you do that? Why you hit that? I said, I'm sorry, Mr. Charles, I'm just trying to catch up with you. Well, hit the right note, man. You know what? That's what life is, man. Taking the time to hit the right note. I said, oh. So I took the time, hit the right note. Once we finished, he got up and said, Kids got it, and he walked out.
For the movie itself, however, Foxx couldn't simply rely on his encounters with 73-year-old Ray Charles to get into character. He needed to dig into the oldest of archives to see what the singer was like in his early days.
The young Ray. You know what, Donna, I'm just so happy to be here. You know, I didn't know you know my music. That's just so grand, you know. And just being here on your show, and I was like, wow, that's a young Ray.
As a result of his thorough research, Foxx unintentionally picked up on certain figures from the 1960s that he encountered in old footage of Ray Charles.
On the cassette was a lady named Dinah Shore. She had a show back at that time, and you hear, "Hi, this is Dinah Shore with the Dinah Shore Show, here today with two wonderful musicians, and Mr. Kenny Rogers and Mr. Ray Charles."
Hey, man, you did a great job with that Ray Charles, man. People are really excited about it, man. But listen, you got to straighten up and fly right. You know, we don't want you to blow this.
Ray was an independent film, so it didn't have a studio. As a matter of fact, the guy who paid for his name was Phil Anschutz. He's a devout Christian. He says, I'll do the movie, but the drugs bothered him. He didn't like the fact that Ray was doing drugs, so if you could put the redemptive quality, I will give you the money. But he gave us half the money first, just to get us started. Phil Anschutz comes to New Orleans to check on his investment. And then I said, I'm not gonna break character, just walk me over to Phil Anschutz. So they walked me over to Phil Anschutz. I said, hey man, somebody told me the money bags was here, man. We needed a couple of more dollars, man. And then he wrote the check.
Until I saw Denzel, I got to get on the other side of the street. I was like, Denzel! As I got close to him, he just reached up and did a move and hit me right in the throat. He said, hold on, all right, okay, all right, come on, all right, okay. There's too many white people. There's too many white people. If it was more of us, I'd say it.
Who knew we'd live the day to see Donald Trump wearing an Aloha shirt?
It's a lot of great people. Lots of great people on both sides. Excuse me. Fake reviews. It's a lot of great people on both sides. Lots of great people on both sides. I know Harry, he's a great person. He couldn't vote for me at the time, but now he can vote for me once he gets out. I love Snoop Deal Double G, great person.
So do you love Death Row Records?
I love Death Row. I love Death. Excuse me. Fake news.
What's your favorite Death Row record, Mr. Trump?
All of them. All of the Death Row records. Don't try to pin me down. I see what he just... Excuse me.
Fake news.
Excuse me.
Fake news.
Fake news. They tried to give me the virus. I beat the virus.
The great thing about Jamie Foxx is that you also get to witness spot-on celebrity impressions you didn't know you'd ever see.
I called Robert. I said, listen, I need you to play a Mexican. He says, dude, here's the deal. Sure. Sure. Why not? Sure. Of course. Sure. Mexican, whatever.
Sometimes all it takes is a slight tweak of the facial expression and an iconic celebration to turn an actor into LeBron James. No lines needed.
Have you ever cried during a sporting event?
Hell yeah.
You have, yeah.
I cried last year.
You did?
When LeBron won the championship. I cried with joy.
Wow. You're... Are you in LeBron?
That's LeBron right there.
Al Pacino was never too impressed by the impressions of himself. He's previously stated that he couldn't see the resemblance. Well, that was until Jamie Foxx came along and showed him the real Al Pacino.
We were doing a scene in the movie, and this is what I mean about I Tasted You. We were doing a scene in Any Given Sunday, and we were very close. It was, I don't know if you remember this, but you were, and you fight with your fingernails, and I noticed wetness that was flying off of his lips on my face. And I don't know what you call that, but it was right here. It was a little, what do you call that? Mouth moisture. And as I sat there, I said, my goodness, this is the greatest actor in the world, but I need a squeegee. Fighting, you're on. And every F and T and S and P, it was crazy. I needed a little. You fight. Because that's a different voice from, you know, the older days. Fredo, don't ever go to his family again. Fredo, you know, it's different. That was a Quiet Storm voice. Fredo, don't ever go to his family again. Fredo, you broke my heart. Fredo. And then it happened. He said, and you do what you're freaking told. And a little bit of your juiciness flew off of his mouth and landed on my lip.
1 Oscar later, no big deal. But let's not forget, you got 2 nominations in that same year.
It felt great, and I was almost like a baby in that sense. I didn't really understand what was going on because me and my homies was like, yo, we got nominations. We was going crazy. Like at one point we were having too much fun, and I got a call from Oprah Winfrey. Jamie Foxx! Jamie, you're blowing it. Jamie Foxx.
We've got to commend the actor for not just being fantastic at his craft, but for also being a star who's pushed many other artists to grow. Whether he did it out of empathy or simply to find more people to impersonate, we're not sure.
Because actually there's that weird connection with you and Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran slept on my couch for 6 weeks before he was famous. I was doing a radio show in LA, and it was a satellite show, and he knew that we do music, so he comes to my radio show. Hello, James, just trying to get my music. You know, we'd love to hear my music, whatever. I was like, well, sure, whatever, let me hear it. And so he lets me hear his music.
There was another guy standing on the wall, green jacket. Nobody was talking to him. Guess who it was?
Who?
Jay-Z. Nobody knew. I said, what's up, man? Yeah, what's going on? It's just a great party, you know what I'm saying? And I said, who's that? They said, oh, that's that new Kanye, man. He about to be. I said, what'd he do? Well, he produces, but he also raps. And then he goes, I got a song that you'll be good on. I got this song I know you could kill it. I was like, me? Song? Goofy face?
Mr. Foxx, you know you could just tell us if you'd like to run for president, right?
If there's anyone who still doubts that America is not a place where all things are possible, tonight is your answer. It's the answer that led those who've been told for so long by so many to be cynical and fearful and doubtful of what we can achieve to put our hands on the arc of history and bend it once more towards the hope of a better day. It's been a long time coming, but tonight, because of what we did at this defining moment, change has come to America.
When the chemistry between two stellar actors is this strong, some form of mimicry is bound to happen.
All right, okay. We always talk about there were certain things that you would say in movies that became like your calling card. You get your hands off me. Right. Say it with me.
No. I'll grab your hand and you play me.
Yeah.
Hey.
You get your hands off me.
Let's all give it up to Jamie Foxx for constantly risking his life just to entertain us.
Mike was a wild boy. Because you see him in a club and he sees some girls and he'd be like, hi, how you doing? You like BMWs? The girls be like, what? You like BMW? You like cars? You like BMWs? And crazy, he'd take the girls out and go get a BMW. I mean, he was that crazy. Come on, let's look at the BMW. And we'd open up the BMW dealership. But he was wild. And we were watching it, and Leo was like, I said, Leo, you think he got it? He's got something, pal. Just keep watching some going on, pal. But as I'm reading, I'm loud. Show me the money. You know what I mean? Right? That's all I'm saying, brother. Show me the money. Right? And so Tom Cruise reads his line, but it was like this. So I thought he lost his place because I couldn't hear him. So I said, "We right here." He says, "I know. I said the line. I'm waiting on you." I'm like, "Oh." And he pulls me in the room and he goes off. He says, "You have to be a slave before you're a hero. You come in here with your Louis bag and your Range Rover. Stop it." Bill is just mean and got everybody scared too, don't he? Got Hillary scared to say anything. Oh, I love him. I think he's just. They're framing him. It's just all a conspiracy and everything. It's just a conspiracy. You better tell him something. Get out there and tell him what I'm saying. You better get your little ass out there and say something, bitch. You scary. Look at you, scary ass mother. You better get out there, bitch. Come with Billy C up in this motherfucker. Big baller, shot caller. You better get your little ass out there. You better get your little ass out there, mother. I tell Mike all the time, I said, man, the people always matter.
Yeah.
When people see the movie, man, when you saying them words and you Michael B. Jordan, because that's the other thing too. The boy look good.
Yeah.
Cause Chappelle's like,
Yeah.
I was in France. Damn. Ain't talk about nothing, mate. So somebody walked up and they said, "There's Dave Chappelle." I said, "Damn, Wu-Tang, nigga." I love Dave because he always used a very intelligent word to go with his hood. I was beside myself. I was chartreuse.
Who is this?
Dwayne Johnson.
Every time I go to Hawaii, I'm sorry, whoa. I go see my grandmother and I say to her,
If there's any indication that America is not the most incredible country in the world, and yes, we can.
If imitation is the highest form of flattery, then Obama's self-esteem must be through the roof by now.
President Obama. President, if there's any indication that there won't be jingle bells, yes, we can in America.
And his prime area of expertise when it comes to impressions, presidency.
And I like Reggie, I like Shala, I like the whole black people being number one. I like it. I like Canada. I need Canada. That's all I need. Just a little bit of Canada to become the 28th state. 51st state, sorry. I don't do math.
How you gonna give us this one? That looks like an egg, bro.
That's an asteroid, I believe.
Samuel Jackson.
No, Samuel Jackson got hair.
My bad.
No, he do
Sometime.
not. I know who it is.
Who's it?
You want to say it on 3?
1, 2, 3.
Vin Diesel.
That's what I said earlier. I said
But you
that
didn't-
earlier.
you didn't even-
I live my life a quarter mile at a time. That's not my friends. That's my family.
This is the moment Jamie shares what it's like to work with Samuel L. Jackson.
Jamie Foxx.
I got it.
What? Hold on. Well, I was blinking. That's why.
Motherfucker. Say it again, motherfucker. Say it again. On Django, he was two people. He would be the person and then right back to himself. So he'd vape. Let's say action.
Action.
Who's this nigga on this night? Master Candy, who is this nigga on this? Say cut.
Cut.
Y'all like that?
Wow.
And I was like, this dude's an alien.
To be completely honest, we thought one yay was more than enough. But Ellen decided to surprise us by pairing up Foxx and Jay Pharoah for a Kanye West impressions duo.
Kanye West and Kanye West buying a used car.
You know that car ain't because I don't like how it look and don't
You know, listen, this ain't even a hold on, fam, because look, this is the real. What we not gonna do is, you ain't gonna put me in no full focus. That's not gonna happen, fam.
Mike Tyson singing the Christmas Carol.
Mike Tyson, heavyweight boxing champion of the world. Jingle bells, shotgun shells.
Jamie Foxx and Barack Obama have built a strong relationship over the years, with the actor having publicly endorsed the former president on multiple occasions. This video will show you just how special their bromance is.
I just told him I need him. I need him because, I got some jokes I want to tell. And, I didn't want him to, if he don't laugh, nobody else will laugh.
Oh, that's right. They all look at him.
So he was like, yeah, anything you need. If there's anything you need, I'm there. If you need anything, is there anything you need?
Stay on the scene, a presidential machine. You ready to dance for me? Wait, give me a little bit of the done. You're not gonna dance for me just a little bit? Come on, man, I saw you on Ellen. That definitely was not the black side in you right there.
And now for the context. When invited onto The Ellen Show during his first presidential campaign back in 2007, Obama walked in busting some moves. While he may not have got Fox's approval, we've got to say he's pretty smooth.
Honor to welcome Senator Barack Obama.
All right, you got a little hey.
Impressionism often revolves around picking up cues to embody the character. In this interview, Foxx gives us a glimpse of what that looks like for him.
Like, how does that work? Like, how do you impersonate people? Like, I just want to know, like, how you
Like
get
if
so
it's
spot
Obama,
on.
I just go, and if there's any indication, if it's Jay-Z, it's like,
It started off at Marcy Projects, Beyonce, it started off different,
if it's President Trump, it's a lot of great people on both sides. Meet me at the Capitol. A lot of great people, unbelievable people, lot of people.
And Biggie didn't want to back down. Biggie said, no, that's real. Like Puff said, it's real. That's real. I'm serious. That's real, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, never could picture this.
Now let's head over to the West Coast. Did you know that Foxx and Tupac once performed together on Saturday Night Live? Their time on set likely explains why we found a Tupac impression in the archives.
I'm Tupac, man. Oh, it's all right. You Tupac. Keep the mic and stuff going stage. Girls be screaming and stuff, talking about keep your head up. Girls be hollering at you and stuff.
I ain't seen none of that.
Check this out, bro. I got a show to do, and I appreciate your attitude. We can. Oh, I guess you're stepping to me, man. Why you? Oh, God, don't do that. Don't do that. Why? Don't make me bust you up like that. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do to you, Punk? I'm gonna do this. Watch yourself. You know what I'm gonna do to you? What? Oh, well, let's get it on then. What's up? What's up? We got a problem here? Yeah, you got a problem, brother.
Yeah. You got a problem?
About all that you was talking, man, we can run it right there. Keep your head up. Get it right. I'm sorry, it was just a mistake, Mr. Pac. You can just come right on in, man. I'll just open the door for you. All right, straight. Park my car square. All right.
And don't put no dents in it.
Back to this impressionist tag team. We are far from over with them. Let's give it up for Oprah and Jay-Z.
All right, cool. Buy the damn cookies. They come up. Yeah.
Cookies! Everyone get the cookies! Everyone look underneath your seats and get the cookies!
If they look under the seats, they're probably gonna get a copy of 444.
Another individual Foxx draws a lot of inspiration from is Al Pacino. Mimicry is clearly just his way of showing gratitude.
He did Al Pacino, I think, in the first episode, right?
You fight!
Yeah.
With your fingernails!
And that's the older Al, because the younger Al was, Fredo, don't ever go against the family again, Fredo. And then he got older and
You're right.
And cut out.
Jamie Foxx has repeatedly credited Denzel Washington as a major influence on his career. Despite having never appeared on screen together, fans have often expressed how eager they are to see that day become reality.
Go away, LAPD. What's in the box?
No, you tried this.
Denzel, all right, okay, all right. That's what you're telling me, huh? Okay, so you got okay. Equalizer.
Okay.
All right, okay, so that's what you're telling me. You're a gladiator, okay. My gladiator.
My gladiator.
All right, okay.
But just like he's learned a lot from big icons, he's also been the one to push huge talents in the music scene, such as Kanye West and Drake.
One day, throwing this party, and all of a sudden this dude walk in with a backpack, jaw a little swollen.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye.
And that's
Yeah, and Breon brought him to the crib.
Yeah.
And I said, who was that? They said, well, it's Kanye. What do you do? And he said, he produces for Jay-Z, and he about to be the next thing. I said, well, whatever he is, he got to perform here at the house because everybody has to perform.
Uh-huh.
So Kanye did something, it was a cappella. I was like, this nigga's incredible, right?
Yeah.
And then he said, I have a song I want you to get on. I was like, what? I got the studio in the back.
Word.
So we go in the back. And he said a song go, she said she wants some Marvin Gaye, some Luther Vandross. I said, I got it. She say she wants some Marvin. He said, what you doing? I said, well, you don't know nothing about R&B, so I got to put the R&B. And this when we learned about Kanye. He said, don't do that. But I'm Jamie Foxx. He said, yeah, but don't do that.
He said, just do the song like this. And one part I did for Drake, 2,500 people counted. He goes on the balcony. I do an interview and I said, yo, Drake, just do something for us. Like, say something to the people. He said, man, I don't know. I said, just sing. So he leans over the balcony and says, I'm more than just an option. Hey, hey, hey. Refuse. Man, the whole place went up in smoke.
Which one is this?
Beyonce got a wig like that. She got a wig like I've seen her wear one. It's crazy. She does have it. She does. Beyonce does have a wig like that. It's nuts.
He doing it in real time. He doing it in real time.
Real talk. We started off in Mossy Projects.
No, because you got. Hold on. Okay, how many black actors have won Oscars?
Sidney Poitier.
Morgan Freeman.
Will Smith.
Morgan Freeman.
Denzel.
Morgan Freeman.
Denzel.
7 deadly sins now. Jealousy, envy, sloth, wrath, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike.
It's a lot of great people. Lots of great people on both sides. So I like to say, excuse me. Fake news. They're trying to give me the...
Staying on the topic of American leaders, let's see what Bill Clinton has to say.
I did not. I didn't touch that woman. I didn't, I swear.
Well, as a matter of fact, there you go again.
Never watched Air Force One? Don't worry, here's the entire movie in 1 second.
Get off of my plane.
Wow. On the spot. Right there.
Statistics may be showing that Trump is possibly Jamie's #1 victim.
Honestly, some of the people around, they say, let's not get political, but Jamie Foxx did the worst impression of me that I've ever heard. A terrible Trump.
It wasn't that bad.
It was so bad.
A lot of times people say it's bad, but it was actually the best impersonation of me that I've ever done of me.
Jamie, it was a disaster.
And I wasn't even there.
Jamie, the saying, Ray could have actually seen how bad it was.
To be honest with you, Stevie Wonder said it was amazing. Do you believe that blind guy or the other blind guy?
You know what? He's a nasty
There's a lot of great people.
He's a nasty, pathetic.
Mick Jagger. Do you do Mick Jagger?
Well, I'm gonna do him now. Pause.
Mick Jagger doing it.
Pause. Double pause.
Hell in the show. I don't think.
Crazy. I was beside myself. I was incensed.
But that's the young Chappelle too.
I was incensed. I was beside myself. Somebody walked up and said, Dave Chappelle, pow, Wu-Tang!
but the older Chappelle
is crazy. I was from HBO. They took all my money, so don't watch HBO. Took all my money, so please, guys, took all of it. Man, you hear what I'm saying, man? You hear me? Took all my money.
But I said, wait a minute, he just flew there on a G650. He just got paid $60 million or something.
It's crazy.
Does
they
Dave
took
like
it all, man.
Does Dave like when you imitate
Jimmy,
him?
are you hearing what I'm saying? Took all of my money, man. Couldn't pay rent.
Remember, I did Dave Chappelle. Pause. I did an impersonation of Dave Chappelle in front of Dave Chappelle at Eddie's house. We're standing there, Rock, Eddie, everybody, and Dave says, look at Jamie's shoes. I said, what about my shoes? He said, what? I said, what? And I was like, man, it's crazy. Look at Jamie's shoes. And I started saying, yes, Jamie's my shoes, Dave. It's crazy. And then he goes, man, this is wild, man. Jamie is doing impersonation of me. This is wild. And then Eddie is sitting there going like,
And I played it for Timberland. He stopped at 15 seconds. That shit is old. You saying if you want to, you can do it if you want to. You're gonna be in Pachanga. You're gonna be at the casinos. That's what you're gonna be. You're gonna be at Pachanga. I said, you don't think it had the essence? And they don't give a about no essence. And these people ain't gonna listen to shit. These young people. Let me show you something. You play me something. I was like, yeah. So I know how to step back and just let them do the music. She ended up taking me to a party. And at the party, it was at Quincy Jones's house. And Quincy comes up, hey, man, you're doing a great job, man. At Ray Charles, man. You killed that son of a bitch, man. It's amazing, man. Man, God. Yeah, come on in, man. I see the records on the wall. And 54 million, man. Michael Jackson, man. It was amazing, man. You got a chance, man, to make history, man. Man, that's not up, man. Come on, man. And then Oprah says, okay, Jamie, you want to meet the person that's here to actually like knight you? He's right over there. And it was Sidney Poitier.
Wow.
And so they walked me over to Sidney Poitier and he says, I saw you one time. You were at a party. Do you remember that? And I was like, man, yes. And I said, what should I do? He says, I give you one thing. I give you responsibility. And I said, what does that mean? He says, you're responsible for your art. You're responsible for your movies and all that. Just do the right thing.
Monique won her Oscar. And since it's
Hey, baby, let me tell you something, okay? Okay, sisters. Hey, sisters.
Both you comedians come
yes.
from, you know. And
yes.
She's had, she's had turbulence.
Yeah, because I'm not going to do it. I'm going to tell you right now, that shit, okay? They're not going to make me do this bullshit Hollywood dance. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to do it. I walk into his studio, and he's walking down the hallway. And I say, Mr. Charles, I really want to do the best thing I can, to do. He said, hey, let me tell you something, man. If you could play the blues, baby, you could do anything. Man. Hey, let's play the blues. So we sat down on dual pianos and started playing.
Was he critical of you, or did he go, hey,
watch this. So we're playing, right? We're playing, and we're doing the blues, and then he goes into Thelonious Monk. And so I'm trying to mirror him on that, and then I hit a wrong note. And he said, hey, now why the hell would you do that? I said, what? Because to his ears are so sensitive.
Yes.
He hears
you
the
offended
wrong
him.
note. He's like, what the hell? What the hell?
Yeah, what the f*** are you doing, man?
I said, I'm sorry, I didn't know. He said, let me tell you something, man. The notes are right underneath your fingers, baby. All you got to do, that's life. Life is hitting the right notes. They hit the right note.
But in the movie, they didn't let you sing, right? You sang to track. Did you say, hey, I think I could sing these songs? But...
I mean, I could,
Yeah.
but we don't want to. We don't want to hokey it.
Prince singing Christmas carols live, and I thought this was the tape, and I thought, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Up the road.
How about
Champagne. Okay, all right.
How about Monique?
Honey, yes, let me tell you something. Hey, sisters, how y'all feel today, baby? Chestnuts roasting on the open fire, baby. I'll tell you right now, I can't breathe. Okay. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. This is Jamie Foxx. Yuletide carols and folks dressed up like Eskimos.
So talented.
Everybody knows a turkey and a mistletoe helps to make the season bright.